Ooh, nice. What do you guys think? There's like a holy light behind me. And look, there's Lord Jesus. You see him? I actually mean that. You see him in the picture? Right there. The great Lord Jesus. Atma Namaste, guys. Atma Namaste. Christian R. Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out. What's up, Melissa? How are you? Steven, Atma Namaste. I'm not trying to make this seem like a holy effect, but I have to like turn the camera around. I have to sit in a different spot. I don't know. You guys, give me some feedback. This could get kind of weird because it looks like there's a holy event taking place behind me. What's up, Al? Atma Namaste. Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you on a stream before. That means it's getting more popular. So for those of you who know, we bust out a live stream on Facebook pretty much every day. There's some days that we don't do it because not inspired, the energy's not there, or I'm doing other projects and I want to not overwhelm each and every person on the planet with these energies. Laura, Atma Namaste. So tonight I want to jump on. Steven says, Atma Namaste, you could use more light on your face, maybe candlelight. Ooh, I like that. Okay, maybe candlelight would be add to the ambiance. Sveta, Atma Namaste. Do I have a candle in this house right now? Do I have a candle? Do I have a candle? I don't have a candle. Matt Block, bringing the heat, keeping it real with the powerful name. I don't have a candle right now, which is interesting because like in the world of metaphysics and spirituality and meditation and yoga, everyone has like a candle, they have incense, they have the Tibetan gongs, right? There's like, I think there's like a spiritual kit that you can get. Like, oh, you're looking to get into spirituality? Here's a spirituality kit. Oh, you're looking to get into meditation? Here's a meditation kit. You're looking to get into yoga? Here's your yoga kit. So that would be kind of funny. Wait a minute, I just came up with a brilliant multi-million-dollar idea. Whoever wants to execute that, just give me 10% royalties and we're good to go. So, what topic are we going to cover tonight? We are going to cover, let me see. Actually, it is super dark. Hold on, guys. All right, fine. Hold on, everybody. You guys are so on point with the social media. Hey, Sylvia, Atma Namaste. Oh, my legs are still sore from leg day. I usually do leg day on Thursdays. I ended up doing leg day on Friday, which was yesterday. All right, much better. All right, fine. You guys are the bosses anyways. I'm just the messenger. All right. Leg day, legs very sore. Hold on, little baby tripod. It's my brother, everybody. Garrett Long is in effect. He's 2 hours ahead of me, so it should be his bedtime right now. I don't know why he's up. Lori Ann, Atma Namaste. Good to have you on, as always. We're always connecting. Speaking of which, I have to get back to a new client in Australia. All right, so how many of you, raise your hand, meaning give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, give me some kind of indication that you're listening. How many of you want to learn how to protect yourself from psychic attacks? Anyone? Anyone? Okay. Thumbs up, hearts. I know there's always a 10 to 15 second lag time every time we do this. Connecting to source, opening channels, grounding deeply and widely. Oh, snap. Steven's dropping the heat tonight, which is a perfect bridge for what we're about to talk about. So for those of you who do not know, I'm a direct disciple or student of Grandmaster Choa Kuk Sui, the founder of Pranic Healing and Arhatic Yoga, which was basically an energy healing modality that was introduced into the United States in 1988. And within a 25-year period, Master Choa was able to get pranic healing into over 60 countries personally. And then when he left the body in March of 2007, there's over 90 countries that actively participate in pranic healing. So pranic healing has over 20 different classes. And one of the classes I want to talk about a little bit tonight It's called Psychic Self-Defense for Home and Office. Psychic Self-Defense for Home and Office. And there's also a book that you can go on to Amazon, or you can go to uspranichealing.com, US, like United States, uspranichealing.com, and you can buy the book there as well. But in that book, and in that class, it teaches you about keeping your energy field protected. Keeping not only your energy field protected, keeping your car, your valuables, your jewelry, your home, loved ones, family members protected. And these techniques, for many, many years, for actually over 1,000 years, these techniques remained shrouded in mystery, because they're so powerful that if these techniques were taught to the wrong people at the wrong time, the consequences could be dire. So how many are familiar with the story of Achilles? Right? Anyone? Raise your hand. Story of Achilles. There was a movie done with Brad Pitt called Troy, where Brad Pitt's character was Achilles. And basically, Achilles couldn't be killed by swords, spears, battling rams, whatever. He was an immortal. I was going to say immoral. He was an immortal because his mother, as I remember correctly, his mother was a goddess. So he was half human, half god. So he was a demigod or a semi-god. So he couldn't be destroyed. But the connection, right, because in our folklore, in ancient legends, there's always a deep esoteric or hidden teaching contained within it that is kind of a clue or indicator on how we can take that teaching and integrate it into our daily lives to alleviate our suffering, improve the quality of our lives, etc. So Achilles used a certain type of shield to protect himself from any physical harm. So do you see, if the ordinary person who didn't have character virtues, who was not very kind, not very loving, could create a shield, an energetic shield for himself, and do great damage and injury with it, right? So now that humanity as a whole has become better, more refined, and more evolved, these techniques and teachings and tools are being introduced to the general populace. But even still, if you read the book, you're going to get some lessons. If you take the class, you're going to get deeper teachings and lessons that are not in the book, right? And so then that would be a factor of being karmically entitled. And in order, hey Marvin, Atma Namaste, in order to take Psychic Self-Defense, which is the name of the class, you need to take other pranic healing classes to build the foundation for you to qualify to take that class. Does that make sense? You don't go from kindergarten right into high school. You go from kindergarten first, go through elementary school, go through junior high, go through high school, and then you go into college, right? So there's a progression, just like you would in any field that you're studying or learning more about. So as Stephen was making a very good point, connecting to source, opening channels, grounding deeply and widely. One of the greatest psychic self-defense techniques one can practice is having a very regular meditation practice. Meaning each and every day you sit down, you still your physical body, you still your emotions, you still your mind, and you connect to your higher self, to your teacher, to the great ones, and to God. That energy comes down as luminous white light and surrounds your entire beingness. So do you think that would be a pretty good hedge of protection energetically? So people, co-workers, bosses, people in traffic who are maybe sending you negative thoughts, negative emotions, and negative energies. Leanne, what's up? I owe you a response, I know. Send you negative thoughts, negative emotions, negative energies. Do you think that hedge of protection of the brilliant, luminous white light will keep you still, keep you calm, keep you centered in your space? Yes or no? Yes, most likely, right? So that's why one of the greatest things what you can do for psychic protection is having a regular daily meditation practice. Now, all meditations aren't created equal, and that's okay. What I recommend for people that are starting out on the spiritual path, that are looking like, well, do I do this meditation? Do I do that meditation? Do I do just a guided meditation? Do I do a silent meditation? Do I visualize something? Do I just be aware of my breath? What should I do as a spiritual practice? Always good to have you on. And then Danielle Hovgaard, hope I said that right. Good to have you on. I see you intermittently throughout the streams. I recommend the Twin Hearts meditation as a wonderful foundation. That's the meditation I've been practicing for over 13 years now. If you go to pranichealing.com/meditation, it's a phenomenal, free 15-minute meditation that will leave you physically empowered, emotionally calm, mentally sharp, spiritually fed, and spiritually protected in 15 minutes. So you can't really beat it. And then there are many levels and layers and teachings to the Twin Hearts meditation that if you take some of the courses, you'll get more familiar and understanding with it. Janine, what's up? I love the last name, Dwar. It's a very powerful last name. So that's one of the best things that you can do is a regular meditation practice. What's another thing that you can do to protect yourself energetically from other people's negative thoughts and negative emotions? Here's a big one. You guys ready for this? Here's a big one. You ready? Non-reactionary. Whoa. Mind blown. Non-reactionary. So what does it mean to be non-reactionary? So if you're in a conversation with somebody and they're screaming and yelling at you, they're vibrating at a lower emotional level, right? Lower emotions like anger, hatred, resentment, bitterness, stress, worry. They're vibrating at a lower negative emotional energy, right? So if you interact with a person who is vibrating at that, what's up, Chris? Namaste. If you're vibrating at the exact same level with that person, what do you think the outcome is going to be? They're angry and upset. They're trying to pull you into their anger and upsetment because you guys, like energy attracts like energy. And the cute little term that I came up with, I'm pretty sure I came up with it, but if I didn't, I give credit to whoever came up with it. You have dance of the solar plexus energy. So there's energy from your solar plexus coming out, there's energy from their solar plexus coming out, and you guys are mixing and mingling and meshing up each other. Not a good combination. But if you stay in a state of non-reactionary energy, you're vibrating at a higher level, their lower negative vibrational energies pass right through you. Does that make sense? Anger attracts more anger. Resentment attracts more resentment. But here's the other thing. Happiness attracts other happiness. Joy attracts other joy. Stillness attracts other stillness. Like-minded people are to like-minded people. So if somebody is screaming and yelling at you, the best thing to do is not to react. You're like, well, what does that mean, not to react? It means not to react. It means not to engage that person. Because if they're vibrating emotionally and you're vibrating mentally, you guys aren't gonna be at the same wavelength. So what do I mean by that? Have you ever met somebody who is furious with you, or you get into an argument with somebody? You're cool, you're calm, you're collected, you're more in the ajna and the throat space, meaning more mental, and they're more in the solar plexus space, more emotional. Have you realized that the less when you try to talk to them, they're not hearing you, and they get more and more angry and more frustrated and more vengeful, right? Because you're not joining them on that level. And that storm within that person will eventually pass. So you can walk away from the person, which I recommend. You can also imagine you have a brilliant luminous white light blade on your hand, and you just cut the cord, cut the connection between you and the other person. And also, another great technique is if somebody is yelling and screaming in anger at you, I know this is a stretch for some people, but you mentally bless that person with love. So you just imagine love going to that person and flooding them with inner peace, happiness, joy, stillness, sweetness, tenderness. So you're imagining that you're doing that. Does that make sense? You're not, hey Jill, Namaste. You're not actively like, I bless you with inner peace and love while they're screaming at you, but it's a